Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Not yet. Thank you. Good. So, in preparing for this presentation, I wanted to tell you two things about Appytime for Learning. It's a nonprofit that we started, or I started, and I want you to know two things. I want you to know our heart and the pulse that runs through our small nonprofit organization. And I also want you to know a little bit about our children that we serve. There they are. Aren't they cute? So our heart, and the saying says a lot about who we are, that God gives each one of us unique gifts, abilities, and passions, and how well we use those qualities to have an impact on the world around us determines how successful we really are. It was 2015, and I retired from 30 years of teaching in Howard County. The riots in Baltimore were on the news, and I just finished a class in how to use iPads more effectively in the classroom. So putting all of that together, it was time for me to retire, and I still had my gifts, I still had my abilities, I still had my passions. I just was going to use them in a new season. So I brought 6 iPads and decided that I would be part of the solution to helping children who are growing up in poverty become successful learners. These 3 ladies that you see right there had the same vision, and we were off. So Germany Kent says, when the vision is clear, the results will appear. Keep your mindset positive as you work your plan, flourish, and always remember why you started. And that I always keep in mind. So these are our goals to get you a little bit more acquainted with our nonprofit. We help children achieve academically. We support the teachers in the classroom, and we provide enrichment activities for them. We serve right now at Marion Winterling Elementary in West Baltimore, Westminster Head Start, and this year we started at the Westminster Family Shelter. We serve about 100 children every week. We have 7 volunteers at Head Start, 5 at Marion Winterling, and 4 at the Westminster Shelter. These are our teachers at Marion Winterling and Westminster, and so we just collaborate with them. What are you working on? What do you want us to work on? And then we research the apps that meet the students' needs, and then we take them one at a time. Keep going, honey. Either on a one-on-one basis or a small group basis, and we work with them with those skills. And they love technology, as you could imagine. So they're drawn to that. They love us when we come. We're like rock stars up in there. They're calling our names. Are you going to take me? You going to take me? So they love when we come. And to tell you a little bit about our children. They are growing up in poverty. That's our focus. We focus on children who are growing up in poverty. But I'll tell you something about them. They love to learn. They love to be successful. They love being with someone they can trust and that loves them. And they love when others recognize their uniqueness, their gifts, their abilities, and their passions. They have them too, just like we do. We've had amazing beginning 4 years right now in Appytime for Learning. So we always need volunteers. Those are our hours there. We always need money because we're trying to increase our iPads that we're using in the classroom now, and we want to spread it to more classrooms. We're having our fundraiser, guess what? Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Woo! If you see me there, I'll have some toothpicks in my eyes, keeping me awake. You can also support us by just giving classroom supplies. People have done donations, businesses have done donations to help us, because a lot of times when the children run out at the beginning of the year, then that's it. And the teachers pretty much have to try to provide for the rest of the year. You can donate books like some of you did tonight, gently used or new books. And a lot of schools in Carroll County and Howard County have done book drives for us, so we're very thankful for that. You can organize treat bags. So fall, winter, Valentine's Day, they love those kinds of things. You can also come, we have STEM Day. Once a year, we have Hour of Code Day, which is computer science. We use that with our iPads with the children. We have some robotics that we use as well. We have Artists in Residence, and we had last year for our first time our planting day. So we went out and beautified the schools and the areas around there. And then you can always help us with our summer break backpacks. Because, you know, when it is summertime, a lot of times the children do lose what they've gained during the year. So we try to give them backpacks with all kinds of fun activities in them. That's our information, and I'd be happy to talk with anybody afterwards. Thank you very much.